You're just waiting for that sweet sound to know someone texted you. All you want to feel is remembered, acknowledged. Finally, that sound pings. Damn, who could it be? You check your phone desperately hoping it's one of your friends sending you a funny meme or asking how you are. Let's be honest, it wasn't.
Emotional, damn it!
Look, man, I know how much it sucks when it feels like no one has texted you for days, and you might feel forgotten, even disliked, but that's not the reason. I mean, unless you're a balloon headed egotistical jerk, chances are people are actually fine with you. The main reasons people don't text you first is because 1. Your presence in their lives is kind of unfelt, or 2. You're just kind of uninteresting. Like, think about it. There are many people whom you talk with really well in school. They're actually good friends, but when you get home, you don't really feel the compulsion or the need to text them first because they're not as prominent of a part in your lives as they should be for you to text them, right? So let's break down these two factors so that you can have a plethora of online friends. Let's get started. Okay, so we set the baseline that you're not just prominent enough in people's lives that they actually take the effort to text you first, right? So you spend hours sulking over why they haven't texted you. But before I explain that, there's this story that you must listen to first. So recently I was in my hometown with my family and we have a tradition where we go to each relative's house to pay our respects to them. And this number is not a measly 4 or 5 houses. Indian families are huge, right dude? It was close to like 25 houses. So within a span of 10 days, we had to go to like 3 houses each, and we almost took like close to 12 to 15 hours to just visit 3 houses a day because some of these houses are so far away, like close to 30-40 kilometers away, that it would take us almost the entire day to visit all of them. I'm not joking. My family didn't stay at home agonizing over why no one came to see them, but instead they went actively to see each family, put on their best manners, and establish the social connections that had to be, despite the fact that some of those houses were very far away. And here's the interesting part. More than half of those relatives came back to visit us the next day to pay their respects to us. So here's the takeaway. People will reciprocate if you make a move to show that you're interested in forming a social connection with them. And we do this house renegade every year. I come back to my hometown. So similarly, you need to repeatedly reach out to people whom you want to form bonds with to reinforce them. So look, if no one texts you first, it's gonna stay like that for a long time unless you push aside your ego and you reach out first. Then, slowly, over time, people will start texting you first without even you having to ask. Alright, so mid-edit, I realized that I missed out a crucial piece of information, and here it is. So, check how many times you unlock your phone a day. If it's more than 50, then it's not because enough people don't text you, but more so that you're having the illusion that you're being lonely and people don't text you. So let me explain. I was having this phase in my life where I was just upset and feeling lonely that no one texted me, but the main reason was I checked my phone about 60 times a day, every like 5 to 10 minutes. And then since I was so used to hearing that notification ping and seeing that constant inbox stream of messages, even 5 to 10 minutes without anyone texting me gave me the illusion that no one texted me. So if you want to fix that illusion, here's a better approach. Finish all your work in the morning, and then in the later afternoon or in the evening, when you check your notifications, you actually realize that quite a few people have texted you because it accumulates throughout the day, right? And then you can answer to them all at one go in a one batch. And that also gives you the satisfaction that people have texted you while you also effectively finish your work in the morning. So you need to ask yourselves if you don't have enough people texting you or you don't have enough work on your hands. Or it's just the simple fact that you're uninteresting enough to text or you don't know how to text. You're not comical, you show zero personality, and you reply back with mundane messages. Just always remember one thing. Be interested in the other person. You can open up to show that you're ready to trust and be friends with them, but keep this in a limit because of the consequences that may arise in the future. Keep texting a person that you'd like to be friends with until you really identify what really gets them interested in continuing a conversation, because after some time that takes the effort off your shoulders. Look, most of us our age just want to de-stress each other out, so if you're stuck on how to start a conversation or a text with another person, there are 2 things that really help you. 1, you could always send a funny meme to make the other person laugh, or 2, a simple "how have you been" also ticks the box. And it's really that simple. Before you want more people texting you, you need to ask yourselves how many times a day you check your phone. And if you're actually a lonely dude, don't hesitate to reach out first. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? And try to make the other person interested by finding out what really gets them in the zone, and it's going to solve a lot of loneliness in your life. That's it. Keep manifesting. This is your fellow student signing out. Go touch grass, get some sunlight. Enjoy.